Okay, so I am excited about tonight. I'm hoping that we get some good questions in the chat here while we're doing this live. So if you're watching, tell us who your consultant is. We are going to be giving away, let me see, I've got my little banners here. Um, we are going to be giving away free holiday product. I love the holiday products. Are you guys obsessed with the holiday products? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to be giving away free holiday product, and how you get entered into that drawing is at the end of this live. We will be sending out, so your consultant will be sending out, you'll text them that you watched, and they will send you an entry form to get entered into that drawing. We also have some more surprise giveaways that we're doing, but tonight, we want to know all of your burning questions about the Mary Kay business. Nothing is off limits, okay? We want to know everything. We're going to answer them live. We do have a few questions that we got in and that we're just going to ask. We have a couple new, I was trying to figure out how I can get everybody's show their names. So we're going to be asking questions. Kaylee, have you been in for a year?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. And then Brittany's only been in for about a month, and Miss and I have been in for years. So we are going to be asking the newer consultants their opinions on things, kind of chiming in with ours. But let's go ahead and just introduce ourselves since I'm already talking. My name is Lauren, and I have been doing Mary Kay for 7 years now. And so I do this full time. I am a work from home mom. I have a toddler, Peyton Jane. She just turned 2. And I also have a husband, and I'm a dog mom. Before Mary Kay, I was a preschool teacher, and I was also finishing my master's degree in early childhood education. So I was a full time student and a full time employee. And I started my business just to get the 50% discount. And then I realized that you can actually make money with this business. So my thing that I'm loving about my business right now is just the flexibility because of the stage of life that I'm in. I am doing this full time. Like I said, I'm a full time mom, but I also took on another responsibility at my church. I am the league director of Upward Sports, which is going to be taking up here in about a month a lot of my time. So being able to just work my business around my life is what my favorite part is. What about you, Missa?
Okay, well, I'm Nissa, and I'm from small town Gerald, Missouri. And I have been a Mary Kay consultant for actually 10 years, but I've been building my business for more like 6. And a little bit about me is Shannon and we've been together for going on 9 years. We are not engaged. That's another virtual event. Just waiting on that, that one moment. But pray for me. And so we have only one pug. We had no kids. And so I do this full time. I've been full time for the last about 5 years. Our team has earned 4 Mary Kay cars. We're working on our 5th. Lauren and her team has earned 5 Mary Kay cars. Between the two of us, we have earned 9 Mary Kay cars. So that's really cool. And what I love about my business is, of course, the flexibility, but something I think I appreciate right now the most is the personal growth that I've had, and just kind of the impact it's led on my positivity and my mindset and how I think about things and stuff. So, and then there was something else you asked, Lauren. Before Mary Kay, I was working full time. I had 3 jobs. I worked 60 hours a week with my 3 jobs. And I really decided to pick my business back up, even though I was already working a ton of jobs and didn't have time. I picked it up because I needed more money. And I just knew that this would make money and that people were buying their mascara and their moisturizer from somewhere. And why not it be from me? So that's why I started. Kaylee, what about you, girlfriend?
Hi. Okay, so I'm Kaylee. I am a kindergarten teacher and I started this for the 50% off, just like everybody else, but quickly saw that you can make more. And just like the friendships, the freedom, the lifestyle changes, like in general, not even just, Mary Kay has been awesome. I am a mom to also a 2-year-old, very busy toddler. I also am a fur mom to Simba, and yeah, my husband coaches 2 sports, so we stay pretty busy all the time. So just the freedom and flexibility is what I'm striving to do. So, what about you, Brittany?
All right, my name's Brittany. I have 4 children. I am married. I am also a nurse at the health department. Fun times during COVID for sure. Uh, I started Mary Kay about a month ago. The reason I started was several reasons. Love the products, wanted the discount, and then extra money to help. I have one daughter who's extremely active in sports. I have another daughter who has some special needs. And so, yeah, that's about it.
Love that. I love that everybody has started for some similar reason. I mean, we all loved the products, and so we're like, why not get the discount? But then it progressed into something more than that, being able to see what this business offers. For me too, it's about the culture. There is nowhere else like Mary Kay. The pink bubble, like what we call it, with all the girlfriends, the sisterhood, is just, it is one of a kind. Our company philosophy is God first, family second, and career third. And I will tell you that I have been in and out of just peeking around to the different direct selling companies, see what we got, some competition going on and all that. There is no competition. Let me just say, there is no competition. Mary Kay is one of a kind, okay? Our income potential is unmatched, 50% profit on everything that we sell, plus additional commission on top of that. Wow. And you don't even have to, for 50% commission, you can instantly start today, sell a product today, make your 50% today. You don't wait for a monthly or weekly paycheck. You get paid right when you sell something. That's unique. Our philosophy is unique. And like I said, just the community of women and the values and morals that everyone here upholds. It's unlike anything. I just went on a little tangent. I had to get on my soapbox for a minute. Okay, next question. How do you fit your Mary Kay business into your life, considering everything that you've got going on already? Like, how many hours per week do you think that you work your business? What does that look like for you? Missa, I'll turn it over to you first.
Okay, so how I fit my business in, I'll go back to whenever I was working full time because that probably would relate to most of you. Whenever I was, working 60 hours, I fit my business in when I could in the cracks of my day. The business works for me. I don't work for it. And so I get to pick out when I want to work. People are booking when I'm booking. And so, how I fit it in was during my lunch break. I would sit down while I was eating. I would take a sheet of referrals and I would text them out, or I would maybe go make deliveries. So that way, whenever I got off work, I wasn't having to do those things. I could maybe go to a party, or I had to go to my third or second job. And so I fit it in when I can. And so what does that look like for me now? And even back then, honestly, the amount that I work as far as how many, appointments that I'm actually in front of people, what I think is neat is that it's literally, it changes every week because my bookings change, but that's what I like is that it's people are booking when I'm booking. So, for example, like this week, I think I have 5 faces booked, and one of them is a party. So that'll take me about two hours ish. My other appointments are about 1 hour they take. So I would say about 5 to 10 hours ish a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. And the average appointment for myself is about $100 to $200 is my average in sales. And so we make 50% profit. So that's how I kind of base on, okay, well, how many sales or appointments do I need to try to book this week because we got bills coming out next week, or because I'm trying to save for vacation. So yeah, that's how. What about you guys?
Mine is really similar to that just because this is my full-time job now. But when I was working full-time and in school full-time, I had Wednesdays off of work. And so I would spend all day Wednesdays doing my homework. But then Tuesday evenings, we had like our unit meetings. And so I would bring guests to that. And then Saturday mornings. Now, though, after COVID, like post-COVID, post toddler, all of that. I work primarily virtually. And so I can take my business anywhere with me and work it anytime, but I can also choose to set it aside and not. So I think it really does go with you put into it what you want out of it, kind of thing. Kaylee, what do you think?
I will piggyback that and agree. I also do a lot of my stuff virtually. I mean, I do have like some family friends who I do locally, but I will say the majority of my bookings are like, oh, I have a 10-minute recess break in the morning. Let me shoot out some messages real quick. Oh, I have lunch for 0.5 seconds. Let me message out, while you're not like, because I mean, I have people covering me at those times, but I mean, a teacher, you're always watching your kids, so you just do it when you can. And then especially in the evenings, like I don't do anything until my daughter goes to bed, so which I mean I barely hopped on at 8:30 by getting her to bed, so just like 8:30 to 9:30, an hour at night if I can get that in. Tonight was questionable. But yeah.
Brittany, what about you?
So I am still trying to find that balance of how to fit it in with everything, especially with sports and stuff. Right now, I like when I have downtime at work, I try and do something there. And then evenings, it just depends on how hectic the night is, if we're running or not. But and then weekends is here and there a little bit. So I'd probably say about an hour to a week right now. Um, with my special needs daughter having surgery soon, I'm hoping I'll start kind of get more feelers out and learn a lot more too with that downtime being home from work. So,
And Britt, I think what's kind of cool too is that, like she said, her one daughter is in like a traveling team softball. The other kid does soccer. Actually, you have two kiddos in soccer, maybe three, maybe all of them. And so that means she has practice, whether it's a practice every night or a game or just running them from X, Y, and Z. I think that's kind of the cool thing is that you can be sitting at soccer practice and kind of be on your phone a little bit, or even just casually looking at a catalog because you're just trying to learn yourself. And then the girl sitting next to you, like, hey, let me see that. It's little things like that that you can really fit it in your day to kind of learn more about Mary Kay, or even to get sales, or even you leave practice and you go to an appointment just one time, just to get that in really quick. I think it's kind of neat that, you can fit it in during those times and those cracks of your day if you want to, so.
I completely agree. My daughter just started dance one day a week for 30 minutes. And so we're not allowed to be in the like classroom, and really not, they don't encourage peeking your head in and watching because they can see that. So I have 30 minutes then that I can dedicate strictly to sending out messages and getting my parties booked and sending out follow-ups and checking people's orders through my website and all that. And that's an intentional 30 minutes. I think that's something too that our next question is actually, what's something that you feel like is holding people back from starting their own Mary Kay business or just something new? And I think that that's part of it, is that you think it's going to take so much time, and it really doesn't if you're intentional with it. If you spend all day like, okay, I sent out one message. Okay, now 30 minutes later, I'm sending out another message. Then it's going to feel like you're working all day long. But if you have an intentional 30 minutes that you can sit down and work your business, get those contacts and communicate and network. That's what this business is. It's network marketing. You're just social selling. We do that every single day. How many of you, I want to see in the comments, and you guys can agree with me too, how many of you, whenever you try a new drink at Starbucks, you share it with your friends? How many of you, whenever you, like for me, I love press on nails. I just put on a new set of nails today. I was showing all over social media, and I had people messaging me and they're like, what are you doing for your nails? Da, da, da. And so I'm like selling for this other company. I'm like, man, Olive and June should hire me. I just sold like 6 sets of nails. But like that, we do it every single day. So why not do it with products that we are selling and products that we already love? And it literally takes no time at all. I was responding to people on Instagram from my posts, and they said, what are your nails? I love them, Olive and June. And I sent them the website. Imagine doing it yourself and then making a profit.
Yes, and I was gonna say too, like you said, some people may have a fear of like maybe it be time. And you said that whenever you have that 30 minutes, you work so intentionally. And I think that some moms or women on here may be thinking like, I don't even have that, I swear. Like I just don't have that. And I think it's something to remember that, we do, and we make what's important to us, we make time for it. We make time for what's important to us. So like if all of a sudden you're on a health kick and you were gonna tell yourself you're gonna go walk or you're gonna go for a run, or you're gonna get up early to do this or that. Well, if it's important to you, you start making time for it all of a sudden. All of a sudden you got that 30 minutes, right? Or all of a sudden you signed your daughter up for a dance class, although you was already working, 27 hours in the 24-hour day, and all of a sudden you found time to go take her because it's important to you and to her, and you made that time. And so it kind of is one of those things that we all do have the same time in the day, truthfully, and we have control of what we say yes and no to. And so sometimes it's just a matter of like obligating what you can. And so if dad needs to take daughter to practice so that way you can go to an appointment, or is that way you can have to do whatever you need to do, then so be it. So I just wanted to chime in on that.
Right. Totally agree. So Brittany, Kaylee, what do you guys think? What's something that you feel like is holding women back from starting, or something that was holding you back at first that you can help them through, whether it's having no time or maybe the fear of failure or the no money to start up? Maybe we'll talk about the cost of startup, but what do you guys think?
I think a lot of it is like the feel of failure. You don't want to fail, but then it's like you feel like you have so many eyes watching you all the time, especially like if you're posting on social media or, like I'm only been in this for a year, and I say only, but it's like I'm still learning as I go. So it's like you don't want to say or do the wrong things. However, like you said, when like you work your business and your business will work for you, because like that's so, so true. Like I had posted, like I use the mascara, the Panorama, the Lash Love Panorama. And I posted a picture of that, and so many people are like, what is it? I need it. Just because I posted a picture of me using it. Like, A, easy. B, it was like real life. They want to see your real life, but then that's kind of vulnerable too, like sharing your everything, because they don't want to just see your Mary Kay post. They also want to see your like real life. So
Right.
sharing every day to day, it can be daunting, but in the end, like this business, you're working for your business. You're working
Right.
for you, your life.
It would be just like you showing up to school every day as a teacher, or Brittany showing up to the hospital every day as a nurse. I mean, that's what it is just showing up on social media, and whether that's just in the morning and showing them a quick routine of I'm getting dressed for the day, I'm doing my makeup real fast, and I'm out the door. This is how fast it takes to do my makeup, quick and easy. And people also love to see you. So Kaylee, the reason that you're selling so many mascaras is because it's a picture of you for your friends and family. Also, your lashes are like insane with the Panorama.
They are
Like it doesn't look like that on me. So, but if I were to post a picture of me to my friends, I'm gonna sell that product, so they want to see you. But I think that is something, you're right, that holds people back, is that they fear maybe even judgment from people. Like, where did this girl come out of nowhere and now she's posting makeup? I've never seen this girl wear makeup a day in her life. Like, the judgment's always going to be there, but are those people paying your bills? Nope. Brittany, what about you?
I think it's part of like anxiety of not necessarily fear of failure, but just anxious starting something new. Like how am I going to do this? What all does it entail? Those types of things. And then it's finding the extra time, especially for moms, who's primarily the people selling this, just fitting it into your everyday life and then, going from there.
Yeah, I think those anxious feelings too, I think to remember that like they're normal. It's normal to feel that whenever you are starting something new, whenever you're like all of a sudden you've been presented this opportunity and you got that butterfly of like, Ooh, well, that could, I mean, I kind of like that, but like, ooh, you have this thing pulling you both ways. And so having anxiety or having those feelings about it may, honestly, maybe a good thing. Maybe that's like the way of the sign telling you of like, maybe you should think about it. Maybe you should look into it because, where we are challenged is where we grow at. And, I think that those feelings are normal, and I do think that you're accurate with that. That it's something that you just got to kind of take a leap and try and remember that, Mary Kay is, it's not blood and guts. You can learn. We're talking about social media, you guys. I'm not very like social media savvy, and I really don't even care to be on it. But what I think is cool that Mary Kay does is they provide us a whole social media section, so consultants get access to that. Thank goodness they have it, because they even have every single month they come out with a new playbook that gives us the exact suggestion of what we could type out. We can copy and paste it. They tell us, okay, try do a boomerang with you doing this or that. They tell you how to do all that. And so they just give us really cool suggestions. So if you're like me and you just don't really know, and that part makes you anxious, Mary Kay's got you covered. They have all the free trainings and stuff like that.
Yes, love that. So, something that I tell consultants in my unit is to, speaking of like getting out of your comfort zone and scary things, is to have scary goals. Because Mary Kay allows you to dream bigger, bigger than, I always say this analogy of like when I was going to school for early childhood education, I was putting myself into this box. And Kaylee, and Brittany, as a nurse and a teacher, you make a certain salary as a teacher, as a nurse, as really any profession. My husband is an electrician and he's been making the same set salary for years. And they even just went to try and go get a raise, and he got like a 50-cent raise, which is like, okay. So you're setting yourself, this is your career, this is your box, this is my income, this is my life. But having something like Mary Kay allows you to dream bigger, not only what is possible for your income, because there is no glass ceiling, like there is no cap on how much money you can make in this business, but also just the ideas of like, I mean, Miss and I both said that between the two of us, we've earned 9 cars. There is no way. When I started my business, I was like, there's no way that I'll earn a free car, because only people at the very, 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 very top earn a free car. I earned my first car within 4 months of starting my business. Okay. What about earning diamonds in this business? I don't have my new one on. Do you, Missa? I wear this one every single day. This is my first diamond ring that I got from the company for selling over $40,000 in sales. Is that something that I ever thought that I would do? No, because I didn't even wear makeup or wash my face properly whenever I started Mary Kay. So the thing is that there's so much room for growth in this business, personally, financially, professionally, spiritually, just all around. So something that I tell them again is to dream big, to get out there. So girls, what is your current goal, or what are you excited about in your business this seminar year? How do you plan to use your Mary Kay money? How is that serving your family? Tell us a little bit about what your goals are and what you've got planned for that.
Okay, I'll go. Okay, so first, I told Lauren, it's even scary trying to say it, but I told Lauren that I was going to earn a career car. And I've been in here for a year, and it only took her 4 months. So why not do it? So, and I told my husband, I said, you know what? I'm going to try. And even if I love my car, like love, love, love my car. So I was like, even if I don't earn the actual free car, I could still take the money, and that'll still help pay for my car that I have now. But then also, I would really like, we're planning to take our daughter to Disney before she starts kindergarten, which seems like a far way off. But I mean, y'all know Disney is expensive, and that takes a lot of like preparation to prepare for. So just thinking about, like not having to say no and just being able to like spoil her the whole entire trip, that is really like ideal for me.
Kaylee, I picture like you having this like poster up, and your husband and your daughter, like they're all helping you like scratch out the car, and maybe you have like you've ordered like your ears or something, and you have that like somewhere where y'all can see every single day, and maybe like a pot with all the money that's going to go in there and stuff, and you guys are just saving it. So that way, whenever you are maybe on a Zoom, or you're like in the other room on a call, or you're away at an appointment, that way if somebody's like, they know that this is going towards our goal, and they can be like, how was it, Kaylee? Instead of like, are you done yet? It's going to be more of an exciting because now they're
Yeah,
involved. Now
that's a great
they
idea.
want you to succeed. Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that idea. And obviously she's a Disney lover. Her dog's name is Simba. And
Yeah.
her daughter's room is like Lion King.
My
So
dog's name was Nala. I love that.
This is true.
yeah, so I love that too. I think that that is a great like just something to think about. Okay, people that are watching, think about that. Like if you are living paycheck to paycheck right now, dreaming outside the box, one, your job at the elementary school or at the hospital, Brittany, is probably not going to give you a free car. Am I right? Also, they're probably not going to be like, oh, you want to take your daughter to Disney? Well, here's some extra money. Here's a pay raise. Take your daughter to Disney. That's not going to happen. I used to make the joke all the time that I did not realize that I was a recognition oriented person before starting Mary Kay, but never in my life did I go to work. And then when I clock out, they were like, good job, Lauren. You taught the kids their ABCs today. Now you get a free pair of Kate Spade earrings. That doesn't happen in the real world, but it happens in the pink bubble. Okay. It happens in the Mary Kay world. I tell you to dream big for a reason. So, Brittany, what is your big goal for this year? What are you excited about?
Mine is paying off like my daughter that's in sports. She's in a lot of sports. So that's probably going to cost us close to $2,000 this year. So just like really that's kind of a big goal for us. Plus she is also really like smart. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of STEM. It's like this. Yeah, so she got into that last year. I'd like to you can pick different locations. So we'd like to send her somewhere else versus St. Louis because we sent her to St. Louis last year and kind of make a vacation out of it. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. That would be nice.
I love that. And, you know, I was going to say for just anybody watching and for you girls too, is that like Lauren and I, you know, we do this now, we do it full time, but how we're talking is we're not like telling y'all to quit your jobs and come do Mary Kay right now. If you notice that Brittany and Kaylee, they're using their Mary Kay business as a launching pad to be able to, you know, as a catalyst to be able to help them with their family's goal. And now it's giving them, instead of, because we do all live in this box, and now that they have that extra income coming in that they can control, now that box is exploded. There's no more box. There is no glass ceiling. And just like that almost like makes me want to cry thinking about how families are missing out on that and just the cost of how things cost right now, and just, you know, how it can be such a burden. Money is always like the biggest thing, you know, and I feel like it's the biggest stress, it's the biggest whatever. And the fact that maybe, just maybe, this could be the way that you got, you know, you could get out of that financial situation or be able to experience those things with your family. I think it's just doggone neat. And to do that for only $30, like that's so cool.
So I actually yesterday was looking at the average cost of daycare, because even if this isn't something that you want to like quit your job and do full time, totally fine. But let's say that you are a working mom, for instance, because 3 out of the 4 of us on here are moms. So let's say that you're a working mom and you just even want to have enough like sale money to pay for daycare. Imagine not having to take out of your paycheck. Like imagine actually being able to take home 100% of your paycheck and not giving it to someone else to raise your kids, right? The cost of daycare is insane. What if you're a college student and you're watching this and okay, you don't necessarily want enough to like pay for your semester at school, which we do know someone that paid as she was in college, she was paying cash for her semester in school. Every semester she graduated debt free because she was paying her own way. But anyway, let's say that you even are like living in a dorm and you just want money to go out that Friday and Saturday night. Okay. You just want a couple extra $100 to go to the bars. So go down your floor and sell mascaras, girl. Are you in a sorority? You know, all those girls are wearing mascara and foundation, lip gloss, lipstick. I mean, this literally can fit anyone at any point of life. Okay. So Missa, you mentioned $30. Tell them how much it is to start and why start now.
Okay, you guys. So we actually have 2 starter kit options. I'll tell you about both. The one is $30, like I said, like the perfect way to kind of, okay, maybe you're unsure, maybe you're uneasy, maybe you just don't have a lot of money this week. $30 is perfect for you, sister, because it's like, I mean, that's what it costs more than $30 to fill up my tank of gas. It does. Or to go to a Mexican. And to be able to have that foot in the door for this opportunity for $30 is, to me, like an opportunity like no other. There's not many businesses or really any at all that you can start, and you're not obligated to do anything after that if you don't want to, after you sign up for $30. Okay. The other kit is $130. Now, to me, this is the biggest bang for your buck, just because I like the product that come inside of it. But like I said, if you're on the fence and it's all about money, just do the $30 kit, sister. With the $130 kit, you actually get over $400 worth of product inside of it. You get a super cute Kate Spade inspired black bag. But what you also get with both of those kits is your website is included for 12 months and ProPay. So say you're just like, hey, maybe I'll do this. And you know what? Maybe I'll send it to my girlfriend at work, or maybe I'll send it to my mama, or maybe I'll send it to my friend in Tennessee. Well, now you have a website that's included for the 12 months. So that's bada bing, bada boom. They can look up the catalog on there, all of that. Why would you maybe consider it right now, even though I know you've got soccer and football every single day, every single weekend, you've got all the things, is because because we just taught you how to dream bigger. So go back to that feeling of what made you feel that way of like, gosh, if I was dreaming bigger, what would I actually do with that money? What would it feel like to not have to scrounge by? But also because we're entering the selling season of the holidays. We're always in a selling season, being at retail. Everybody's buying mascara and moisturizer. It is a residual income, right? They use it, it goes down the drain. They ask for more. But you guys, I went to Dollar General 2 weeks ago and they already had their Christmas stuff out. Their Christmas stuff. And guess what? Mary Kay just launched our holiday line. They are right on it. And so this is the time that maybe it's not you, but other people actually do buy their gifts sooner rather than later, unlike me. And so this is the perfect time. Just think about all the women in your circle that could be purchasing from you for the holidays, the things that they would maybe going to the Walmart shelves for really quickly for a lotion and a socks, or to Bath and Body Works. Why would they not maybe consider buying it from you, right? And also, maybe you're like, I'm not even gonna tell anybody but me, girlfriend. I'm gonna buy all my. What if you bought all of your Christmas for half the price that it would normally costed you? So now your Christmas bill got cut in half, and you can use the profits that you would have. We make 50% profit. Have we said that? We are the highest paid direct selling company. So if you did actually sell something, which you will, then you take that money and now you can use what you would have made to use it for yourself. Now it's like you're buying it for free. It's like a win-win circle situation. So that's my opinion. What about you girls? I don't know.
Totally agree. I think that this is like the perfect time of year. I posted it in the chat. It's going on the screen right now. Why not start now? Sell the products, make money. I actually did a training on this last night where I was like, okay, let's say that you need X amount for your Christmas shopping. That means you need to sell X amount, and that can happen by selling X amount per week. We walk you through how to do all of this. We make it so easy to help you guys make this achievable, okay? And we're not people that are like, I don't even know. Like, it's when I was saying earlier about the car and how I was like, only the top of the people in the business can earn the car. To me, that didn't seem attainable. This is, okay? Anybody can have success in this business, but how you start is by starting. So we are actually giving one lucky customer who decides to start their business tonight a $30 rebate. Okay. So that means that one lucky customer that starts could actually start their business for free.
And what's the worst that can happen? Like, for real.
Right. I mean, worst case scenario, you can still get a 50% discount on your favorite products. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Okay. Best case scenario, 50% discount, 50% profit, career card program, trips around the world, diamonds, extra cash bonuses, literally limitless potential. Okay. So I want you guys to text your consultant that you watched tonight, and she is going to send you the link for the giveaway entry form. We are going to be also giving away, anybody that fills out that form is going to get entered into a holiday product drawing. We will give away one of the new 2022 holiday products, but you have to fill out that form. Okay. Does anyone have any last minute thoughts that they want to share? Just any like, go do it.
Just do it.
You don't have anything to lose. Just go for it.
Love it. Okay. All right, guys. We'll leave you at that. Hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for hopping on with us. And I hope that you learned something new tonight, got all your burning questions answered. And we can't wait to hear back from you guys. Bye.